Welcome back to the cooking video. I'm Chef Savant and I'm going to teach you how to make salmon roe just a little bit more delicious. So you can use it in a bunch of other recipes to make it just amazing. Okay, this is how to do it. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take some Ikura salmon roe. Ikura salmon roe is simply just salt cured salmon roe. This is 300 grams worth. And I'm going to clean it out with some water. Now the reason why I'm going to clean it out with some water is just to rinse off the dirt that will be among the salmon roe. Even if you buy a beautiful pot out of the supermarket, it's always got some dirt in it and some exploded salmon roe. Alright, so I'm just going to put a sieve at the bottom to catch any rogue salmon roe that may try to escape while I clean it. And I'm just going to pour some water in it just like this and just stir it and let all the dirt come out from between the salmon roe and just pour it out. Now you notice there's little white specks on top. This is actually popped salmon roe where the membrane is just still there, and what will happen is as you put water in there and shake them up, the membranes are very, very light, so they go to the surface, and when you pour out the water, they'll float out with it. So just do this a couple times to remove all those membranes. Also, you can pick them out just like this with a spoon, but that's a lot more costly and time-consuming job. So the easiest way is just to do like I showed before. Just fill it up with water, move it around a bit, and let them flow out. Okay, so this is how it should look like after a couple rinses. You'll notice the water doesn't turn white when I pour it into it anymore. That's because it's clean now. Okay, so I'm just going to pour it out into a sieve to let the water run out. And you'll notice the salmon roe have become a little bit more plump because they've absorbed a little bit of that water that we were rinsing them in. Okay, so now I'm just going to put them in a bowl. And I'm going to add some dashi stock. Dashi stock is a Japanese fish stock, and you can learn how to make it with my recipe on the top corner of your screen. Now I'm going to add 18 grams worth of soy sauce and 7 grams of mirin. Mirin is a Japanese sweet rice wine. And now just simply stir this together until you get it nice evenly mixed, and then I'm just going to place this into the fridge. So I'm going to cover it with a little bit of cling film in this case, just to keep away the oxygen. And keep it in there for 3 hours to marinate. Alright, so this is it after 3 hours. Just take off the cling film wrapper. Perfect. And now I'm just going to pour it out in a sieve just to get rid of the excess juices. Look at that delicious salmon roe. Now you notice the salmon roe have turned a little bit more dark brown. That's because of the soy sauce changing the color slightly. Alright, so now you're done, just place it in a bowl, and you can use this in many recipes. I'm just going to show you 2 quick ways how to serve this, but you can also add it to sushi and all sorts of other things. Okay, so simply just take a glass and you add a couple spoons inside of the delicious salmon roe. Now I'm using a stainless steel spoon to handle them. I'm just going to put 2 spoons in there, and then I'm going to add a couple little drops of lemon juice. Very little, just to add a little bit of acidity and a little bit of zing. Just pay attention, just a couple little drops. Don't overpower it, don't put a big squeeze, because then all you'll taste is lemon juice. Okay, add a little bit of shredded nori. Now that's the seaweed used to wrap sushi rolls with. And I've just sliced it into thin little strips to add on top here. And now of course you add a mother of pearl spoon, and voila, ready to eat. Okay, now another great way is just take a bowl full of sushi rice, seasoned and everything, and you just add a bunch of spoons of salmon roe on top just like this. And this is just the simple way, but sometimes the simplest way is the most delicious way. Okay, so to make it a little bit more pretty, I'm going to garnish it. I'm going to use some cucumber. I'm just going to slice a piece off just like this, then cut that piece in half. And now I'm just going to remove that little black spot at the top, just because it looks a little bit ugly. Okay, followed by I'm just going to slice this into thin strips, 1 millimeter thin, all the way across, or as far as I really need to. That's good enough. I don't need any more. And I'm just going to take what I've cut and fan it out into a slight cucumber fan. Okay, I'm just going to pop this into the bowl, just to add a little bit of eye candy, just to make it look a little bit more pretty or interesting. Okay, just fan it out a little bit more, and I'm going to add a little splodge of freshly grated wasabi. And this goes very well with the sushi rice and the salmon roe, and it just makes it much more delicious. And voila, there we go. So this is the end of the video. I know it was a very short recipe, but it's a great one. It just elevates salmon roe that little bit to make it taste awesome. So give it a try at home and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, if you want to know how to make dashi stock, I have made a video recipe showing you how to do that, and you can check out the link in the bottom of the description. Also, there's going to be a link to mirin, which is a Japanese rice wine. It might be a bit hard for you guys to get, so just a simple link to show you the product that you can, find and buy or whatever. Okay, so if you want to check out some more of my videos, then do so right now by clicking on the top right corner of your screen. And if you want to subscribe to my channel and see my future videos as I make them, you can do so right now by clicking on the top left corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Goodbye.